showtime. Welcome into Live in the Bay.
We have a great spooky show coming up for you. The millionaire mentalist Dan Chan is up to some of his tricks. He'll put his mind-reading skills to the test and bring magic to the studio.
Then, are you afraid of crawly and slithery animals? Brace yourself. We're exploring some exotic reptiles and amphibians that are sure to make your skin crawl.
Ooh, and we're getting crafty to get in the spirit for Halloween. We'll guide you through a simple and enjoyable craft that'll delight all the ghosts and the goblins.
Plus, we couldn't have tricks without bringing all the treats. We're sampling some wickedly delicious goodies from Whisk Cake Creations. There's so much fun, scary things happening today
On Live in the Bay's Halloween show.
Welcome into Live in the Bay. We're so glad you could join us today. I'm Beetlejuice, a.k.a. Jessica Wills.
And I'm Lydia Dietz, a.k.a. Rachel Maurer. Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween, everyone.
Yes. Ooh, Jess, you're looking so spooky.
You too, Lydia. You look fabulous.
Wonderful.
Actually.
I guess I have to call you Beetlejuice.
Yes, Beetlejuice and Lydia, here we are. We have such a fun show lined up for Halloween. So let's kick things off with anything that you may have missed, and in case you missed it. Witches and warlocks set out on a paddle around Mission Bay in San Diego, and dozens of paddleboarders dressed up for the event. They paddled around the harbor and then returned back to shore for some well-deserved drinks. A couple lucky dogs even got to go out onto the water.
Ooh, how fun. Look at all the witches.
So many witches, and this looks so much fun.
I love the dog life jacket. You got to get that in there. This is funny, Jess. If you didn't know what was going on and you were just boating on by, you might be a little bit scared.
A little spooked out. The witches kind of floating on the water gives that really eerie effect, right?
And it's a little bit foggy, it looks like, which makes it all the better because it's giving the spooky effect.
Yes.
All right, well, let's give him pumpkin to talk about. That's what this diver was thinking about as he cut this pumpkin underwater. These were divers from the Association of Zoos and Aquariums that participated in the Pumpkin Palooza, showing off their carving skills. Oh, it's very spooky there. This Pumpkin Palooza was organized by the Seattle Aquarium and Zoo, and I love it. It looks like he has some good tools there because he's going pretty quickly. Ooh, look at the light inside, too.
This is so cool. Who knew you can carve a pumpkin underwater? I love that people are getting creative with this. And then the light's even glowing there.
I can hardly carve a pumpkin here on Earth.
Right?
I don't know about underwater.
Yeah. Oh, my gosh.
So spooky. Did you end up carving one this year?
I didn't. No, maybe I can do that tonight, actually.
Yes, good idea.
Yeah.
We have pumpkins at home that need carving.
Yes, I know. Are you doing anything to celebrate tonight specifically?
Ooh, yes, going to a Halloween party.
Woo.
I'm so excited. Yes.
Good. I know. I'm happy that we'll get to see everyone dressed out in costumes for the rest of the day. That's going to be so much fun.
Will you stay in Beetlejuice tonight?
I don't know. I don't have any particular plans, but I am loving this outfit and the glam.
Yes.
Thank you so much. I had a couple people helping me, so it was just so fun to kind of put this look together.
Yes. Well, perfect. I think you have to go out and do something now.
I know.
You're
Now that we're all dressed up.
So much effort.
Well, Rachel, I thought it'd be fun to do a little bit of Halloween trivia.
Yes.
And just kind of get in the spooky spirit.
Let's do it. All right, let's go.
Yeah, so I'm going to ask you the first question.
Okay.
Which countries are credited with the origins of trick-or-treating? Would you say it's Ireland and Scotland, France and Spain, England and Wales, or Italy and Greece?
Oh, man. I don't know the origins of Halloween, Jess. I'll be honest with you.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to think of where they have a lot of fun because I feel like Halloween is such a fun time.
Yeah.
Okay, so Ireland, totally fun, obviously.
Yep.
England, they also like to have fun there. Okay, what were the options again?
Ireland and Scotland, England and Wales, of those two answers.
Ooh. Okay, I'm going with England.
England and Wales.
England and Wales.
It was actually Ireland and Scotland.
Oh, okay, I was on the right track.
Yeah, on the right track. But the origins of trick-or-treating, I thought that was so cool.
That is so cool, Jess. And I wonder at first if it was like they had to get other people into it, and now everyone is trick-or-treating.
Yeah, I know. It really spread throughout the whole world. It's a fun activity. I love Halloween.
Wow, I do too. So much fun, especially trick-or-treating. It was just the best, wasn't it?
Yes.
So fun. All right, let's move on to question number 2.
Okay.
Jess, I've got a good one for you.
Play along at home, too.
Yes, yeah. Okay, so we just talked about some witches, and we know that witches have a very particular way about them, right? So what is the name of a big group of witches together?
Ooh, a big group of witches. Gosh, I have no idea.
What would you call it? Like if you saw those witches out on the water together and you said, oh, that's something of witches. What do you think?
Oh, I think I should know this answer. It is, no, I forget. What is it?
It's a coven.
Coven, yes, because we just saw this movie and a preview of the movie too, where it's the Coven of Witches. I did know that answer. But
yes, Coven of Witches, and they oftentimes, you know, have wands and cast spells, and then they have a big cauldron that they're pouring things into oftentimes. So yeah, it's a big cauldron and a coven of witches.
A big cauldron and a coven and getting all spooky together with all their spells. Okay, so fun. All right, next question. Why did the colors orange and black become Halloween staples? So, is it because orange represents pumpkins and spooky nights? Or fall harvest and death and darkness? Autumn leaves and witches? Or candy and black bats?
Gosh, it could be any of them,
Pumpkins and spooky, fall harvest and death and darkness, autumn leaves and witches, candy and bats.
This is like what came first, the pumpkin with Halloween or the color?
Right.
Okay, I'm guessing pumpkin, just because that's what I really associate with Halloween.
Okay, it's actually fall harvest and death and darkness.
Oh my gosh.
Right?
So
Interesting.
spooky.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Here's why I didn't pick that, because fall harvest seems so sweet.
Yeah.
And then death and darkness seems so dark.
Right. So that's why we get orange and black for Halloween colors.
Very cool.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we have a lot of orange and black today. Lots going on. We're so excited to celebrate Halloween. Let's talk about trivia question number 4, Jess. This is such a fun one. It's about carving a jack-o'-lantern. What is the fastest time anyone has ever carved a pumpkin?
Okay, and does that
take a guess?
Like, what does that account for? Like 2 eyes and a mouth?
They have to have 2 eyes, a nose, a mouth, and ears.
Ears, even?
Yes.
Okay, so the fastest time anyone has done that in,
I think it's like minutes or seconds.
I think it's probably got to be like 45 seconds. Okay,
good guess. It is, here, let's bring the answer up. It is 16 seconds and 47. So like 16.47 seconds, 47 milliseconds. Isn't that insane?
How's that even possible?
It must be a super carver like that.
Right.
I don't know, but yeah, I guess the eyes must just have been like very, very basic. Maybe they used a hole punch type of situation, because I guess the eyes are the easiest part.
Yeah, okay.
Very interesting. 16 seconds. And does that include the scoop, I wonder?
Right, is it already hollowed out?
Forever.
I think it has to be hollowed out at that point.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay,
all right.
This is
fun to learn.
Yeah, so fun, all of these Halloween trivias. Hope you got some of those answers playing along at home. But that's going to lead us right into today's question of the day. We are keeping it spooky and on theme. Today we want to know, what is the weirdest thing you received while trick-or-treating? Go ahead and scan that QR code or head to Instagram and Facebook at Live in the Bay TV to answer. We'd love to hear from you. And I know that you guys have some silly answers out there.
Ooh, yes.
Rachel, have you received anything weird while you're trick-or-treating?
I would say the weirdest thing is like a dud gift, like a Nutri-Grain bar. I've had a Nutri-Grain bar. Horrible, terrible, disgusting. You should go to jail for giving me a Nutri-Grain bar in my pillowcase. That is so rude. But I do love when they give out like the little spiders, like the spooky toys. That's so fun to get.
Yeah.
Because you got so much candy. Like a fun little spooky toy is cool, but the healthy bar, don't you do it.
Don't do
Jess, what do you think?
No one wants that. Come on.
What do you think?
Yeah, along those same lines, I remember getting a box of raisins when I was little. Like, what? Raisins? Nobody wants raisins when you're trick-or-treating. That is disgusting. I feel the same way.
I gotta meet these people. Yeah, let us know your reasons if you're a raisin giver.
I feel like they're healthy people and they're like, I'm not gonna buy into the candy. I want people to be healthy. I'm gonna give them a healthy snack.
No.
No one wants your Nutri-Grain
Your snack
bars.
is going in the garbage.
Or your raisins, exactly. Straight to the trash.
Right.
Yeah. Thank you. Or now we want to hear from you guys.
Yeah.
There's the QR code in the corner of your screen. Scan that and send in your answers. We love to hear from you.
Yes. All right. In the meantime, we are going to toss it over to Gail for a check on Halloween weather. Hey, Gail.
Hello, happy Thursday and happy Halloween. It looks like you trick-or-treaters will get a treat with this forecast. That we are seeing a drying trend as the day goes by after a rainy start. These are the forecast highs. We will be cool in the 60s for the day, so very similar temperatures as yesterday, just below the seasonable averages. But let's skip ahead to tonight's forecast for you trick-or-treaters. We may see a few spooky clouds, but it will be cool in the 50s, so grab that jacket when you're out and about. And here is the 7-day forecast. We will see another chance of rain. It looks like Friday night into Saturday. It's daylight savings Sunday. We warm up next week, and we are keeping an eye on some offshore winds.
Still to come, we can't have Halloween without some spooky magic. We have Dan Chan here, known as the Millionaire's Mentalist. We'll see what tricks he's got next.
And later on, East Bay Vivarium will be here with us with a spooky Halloween reptile show. We can't wait for that. And we're going to take a look at some Halloween pictures. This one is me as a little piggy back in the day.
So cute, and here I am as a little crayon.
Yes, Jess, and this is the homemade costume, right?
Yeah.
So cute.
This is our director, Jada. How cute, as Michael
Adorable.
Jackson.
And I think her jacket's homemade too, maybe by her grandma,
Yes.
I think.
Oh my
Very
gosh, so
cool.
fun.
Thriller. All right, we've got lots more spookiness when Live in the Bay returns.
Stay with us.
I'm your retirement fear, but don't be scared. You're still in pre-tirement.
Does that mean I have more time to plan?
Precisely. This is pretirement.org.
This isn't scary. I'm doing it.
I've run this place for 20 years, but I still need to prove that I'm more than what you see on paper.
News Nation has a trust rating higher than CNN, Fox, and MSNBC. You can only be the most trusted name in news with the most trusted names in news. Another reason why News Nation is news for all America.
I'm an actor in an ad that was given 12 seconds to remind you that if you're high, just don't drive. Because if you feel different, you drive different. It's illegal to drive high everywhere anyway.
This CW Sports Saturday. Get game day ready. Snap the QR code now and score big on team swag and tailgate essentials.
Do you know what can get your friends to vote this year? You can. Because when people are encouraged by friends like you, they're far more likely to vote. So use your power. Ask your friends to make a voting plan at votevotevote.com.
Them to raise this camera.
Do Halloween without a few tricks to add with our treats. So we've talked about spells this week, and now we're getting into some magic.
Dan Chan is known as the Millionaire's Mentalist. Dan, we are so excited to have you here. Happy Halloween.
Thank you for having me.
Yes, of course. And Dan, thank you for dressing up with us. This is so fabulous. We are super excited to have you. So you do magic and you're also a mentalist. Tell us what a mentalist is.
Just like a scientist studies science, a mentalist studies all things
mental.
You're going to be perfect for this.
I got something in here.
And when did you first get started doing this?
I used to work at PayPal pre-IPO in 2000, and I quickly left. I was actually laid off, and ever since, I've been doing magic full-time.
Wow, and you're the millionaire's mentalist or the billionaire's mentalist, depending on who you are. And tell us what that's been like. You fly everywhere to meet these cool people and show them some magic.
Yeah, I've performed for Elon Musk. I've performed for the CIA director, as well as I have an upcoming show in Idaho.
Very cool.
Amazing. And what makes, like, you know, a good audience? How can people make sure they're like getting the most out of coming to see you?
Good audiences buy tickets.
Love that answer, Dan. All right, let's get right into it. What have you got for us today?
Okay. I'm going to have you think of a playing card, and I'm going to have you think of a country, okay?
Okay.
So look at any one country right here. We'll get back to that later.
Okay.
Hopefully I've been able to influence you. You're thinking of a playing card as well, just a random playing card.
Uh-huh.
For the first time, just name the playing card you're thinking of.
A king of spades.
Interesting. I sometimes hypnotize people to think of certain things.
Okay.
I flashed this in front of you, but did you notice anything special about this?
No, I didn't.
Do you see the Kickstarter?
Yes.
And do you remember Google?
King! Oh my
King
gosh!
of Spades.
It spells it right there.
Wow! If you can see his apps are spelling King of Spades. Very cool. Oh my gosh, very interesting. I guess you did influence me.
Yeah.
Let's try one.
Okay, let's try this.
Jess, you're thinking of a country on this list. For the first time, name your country.
Costa Rica.
Costa Rica. You can see right here, there is one card flipped upside down the wrong way.
Oh my gosh.
Go ahead and pull that out. What country is that?
It is Costa Rica.
Wow. Oh my goodness.
This is
no
crazy.
prep here. We just did this right now. Very, very cool. Oh my gosh, Dan. I wish I could ask you your secrets.
Yeah,
but no,
how
we
did you
can't.
do that?
Very, very cool. Okay, fabulous. What else have we got?
I'm going to influence you to say stop at a specific moment in time. You're going to hold on to one card, and you're going to hold on to one card.
Okay.
And you get to go first, Rachel. Just yell out stop anytime you want.
Okay. Stop.
Right there, going to place that face up into the deck.
Okay.
And you're going to go as well,
Okay.
Jess. Anytime you want, just say stop anytime.
Stop.
Right there, going to place that in face up as well. So we placed in 2 cards face up into the deck. Right here, we have the spiders next to the spiders.
Ooh.
The 2 orange socks.
Wow.
hold on to those.
Oh my gosh. There's
And right
my
here,
card.
the 2 booze ghosts.
Wow.
You can show that to the camera.
Cool.
Not
oh my
only
gosh,
that,
cool.
right here,
Oh my goodness.
I've got the matching socks
His
on both
socks.
my legs.
How is that possible? Oh my goodness,
That is so cool.
That is awesome, Dan. You are so fun. Tell us how to get more information if people want to hire you, they want to come see some magic from you. How can they do that?
I'm at millionairesmentalist.com and danshanmagic.com.
Very cool.
Okay, amazing.
right.
Well, thank you so much for joining us and
Thank
sharing
you,
a little bit
Dan.
of your magic with us. This has been amazing. We appreciate you.
Thank you.
Thanks. All right, to learn more or to see more from Dan, you can head to our website, liveinthebay.tv.
Coming up, we're getting some ghostly goodies to thrill your taste buds. Whisk Cake Creations has some scream-worthy treats that are to die for.
And as we head to break, you can still answer our question of the day. Just scan that QR code. Today we're asking, what is the weirdest thing you've received while trick-or-treating? Let us know, and your answer could be read later on in today's show.
We're taking some pictures as we head to break.
Are you 65 or older? Do you have Medicare? If so, we have important information for you. There are big changes happening to your prescription drug coverage, and we have the knowledge to help you save money. Take our Part D class for free. We go in detail on how these changes might affect you, and we make real-life comparison examples to help you understand. This is on more way that SBIZ is making Medicare easier.
SBIZ, making Medicare easier.
The impact of a meal goes well beyond feeding our bodies. Because when people are fed, futures are nourished. And with your help, together we can end hunger. Join the movement at feedingamerica.org/actnow.
Why would drug dealers put a lethal dose of fentanyl in drugs if they know it's so harmful? It's cheap, it's potent, and it's profitable. Really just all about the money.
I'm an actor in an ad that was given 12 seconds to remind you that if you're high, just don't drive. Because if you feel different, you drive different. It's illegal to drive high everywhere anyway.
I'm your retirement fear, but don't be scared. You're still in pre-retirement.
Does that mean I have more time to plan?
Precisely. This is pretirement.org.
This isn't scary. I'm doing it.
Hear that? That's the sound of your life. But every time you drive after drinking, the music gets drowned out. Buzz driving is drunk driving.
Do you know what can get your friends to vote this year? You can. Because when people are encouraged by friends like you, they're far more likely to vote. So use your power. Ask your friends to make a voting plan at votevotevote.com.
I've run this place for 20 years, but I still need to prove that I'm more than what you see on paper.
This CW Sports Saturday. Get game day ready. Snap the QR code now and score big on Team Swag and Tailgate Essentials.
News Nation, America's fastest growing cable news network, is now in more homes than CNN and MSNBC. Looking for a news network that respects all Americans? You have a new home. News Nation is news for all America.
From ghostly cupcakes that haunt your dreams to wickedly decadent brownies that could raise the dead, the treats from Whisk Cake Creations promise not just a sugar rush, but a thrilling experience that will leave you craving more.
Joining us now to share some of his desserts that are to die for is the owner and baker, Henry Awayan. Thank you so much for being here.
Yeah, thank you for having me. Happy Halloween.
Yes, happy Halloween, Henry. It's so great to have you back. You have some new news for everyone. You have a new location coming soon.
We do. We moved. We're still in Alameda, but we moved to a different location. We're at 1216 Lincoln Avenue. It's a nicer neighborhood. It's a neighborhood I actually grew up in, so it's nice to kind of be back in that neighborhood I grew up in. Because as a kid, I started baking when I was 10. So as a kid, I'd walk to the corner store. I'm like, hey, it'd be cool to have a cake shop here. You know, 30 years later, here I am opening it up in that neighborhood.
Amazing!
So, yeah.
Congratulations!
Thank you. Thank you.
So cool. Yeah, we're so excited. This is such a beautiful display and so Halloweeny and fall-y, and it even smells great. We can smell it just from standing here.
Pumpkin spice, which is the definition of Paul.
Delicious. Tell us what we've got on the table today.
So today we have our pumpkin spice cake. It's a pumpkin spice cake with cream cheese frosting filling, and then cream cheese frosting outside. We have our fondant pumpkin with some fall sprinkles. We've got our pumpkin caramel cheesecake. It's a pumpkin cheesecake with house-made caramel, whipped cream, and white chocolate crisps on top. One of our popular flavors is carrot cake, but I figured that's a good flavor for fall, so we brought that as well. And some Halloween cupcakes, which we're offering today actually at our pop-up. We've got chocolate, red velvet, and a cinnamon roll cupcake, kind of decorated with the different Halloween themes. Yeah.
These all look so fun and so festive, and you know, into the holidays, I'm sure you get so slammed. What's kind of the lead-up time that people need if they want to order some treats?
So we're going to do a pre-order starting next week. You could order any of these flavors. We also have a popular apple pie cake, which is phenomenal. It's a hybrid between apple pie and cake, and it's delicious. So we're going to be offering that for Thanksgiving and Christmas as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yummy.
Yeah.
Okay, so what are we going to get our hands on
so
here today?
We have these fondant pumpkins that we decorate the pumpkin spice cake. So we're going to have you roll them into little balls to shape them as a pumpkin. So you kind of just roll it with
and
your
these
two
are
hands.
edible, these little pumpkin
They are
things?
edible, yes.
Oh,
so this is all fondant, which is a sugar dough. Yeah. So you kind of roll it in, and then, you know, all pumpkins are different various sizes, so it doesn't have to be perfect,
so
right?
True,
Yeah, so once you get into that shape, you're going to take your offset spatula, which you have in front of you. And what you want to do is stick your thumb or index finger into the center, kind of give that indent. And then from there,
I have a big, huge
you're going to go. Well, that's a good thing about pumpkins. They're different sizes. So there's no exact. So you start with the 4 sides, and then
4,
and then from there, you could either do 1 in the middle or 2 in the middle. And then you start to see the pumpkin form.
Very cute.
Yeah. This just adds a good decoration garnish to our pumpkin spice cake.
So you just add a couple more lines in there between all the lines.
And then you'll have something similar to this.
Okay.
And then with that, then we're gonna make the stem. And then again, with our hands, I'll put this over here, Jessica.
You know, my
Beetlejuice.
pumpkin is a little lopsided, but
Hey, that's okay. I mean, so you're gonna grab a little bit of this color, and then again, roll it in your hands with your
got
palms.
some brown, all right.
And then kind of see that stem right there?
Yeah.
Kind of form a little stem like that.
Oh, so this is like tiny.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
I've got a little too much. Okay. This feels doable, though. I always look at cakes and I'm like, I could never do that.
No,
But with your guidance, we are succeeding, and I'm proud of us.
And again, pumpkins aren't exact, so it's good to have kind of variation. And then once you have your shape, stick that on.
And this smells exactly like Play-Doh to me.
It's pretty much like Play-Doh, but a little bit more sugary.
Yeah,
so cute.
And then I'm going to give you a little bit for the vine.
Okay.
Here you go, Rachel. And then again, same with roll it in your hands. And then with this one, you're going to kind of use your index finger to make it
really
almost like a string,
Okay. Oops.
And again, various sizes, so it doesn't. There's no right or wrong way or right size to have. And then from there, you just switch it, or you attach it to the stem, and you can have it kind of come down and around.
Cool. It's like a little twisty.
Yeah.
You know, when you go out to the pumpkin patch, the big ones are a lot more expensive, so I'm thinking bigger, better.
Yeah.
Cute.
There you go. Oh,
so
look.
now it's like a
That's
little
awesome.
vine.
There you go, and that's how we make
very
it, and that's what we
nice.
use for the garnish on our pumpkin spice cake.
Here's our little pumpkins.
Yeah.
I love this.
Thank you so much for teaching us.
Oh, of course.
Wonderful.
Yeah, and we do a lot of artwork with fondant, so it's one of our specialties that we have at the bakery.
Very
Yeah,
cool.
yeah.
This is so fun. Okay, Henry, so if people want to order with you, what's the best way to do that?
So go to our website, whiskcakecreations.com. You could order any of our holiday cakes, and we're actually going to be starting to resell our merchandise. We have hats, shirts, tote bags, sweatshirts, hoodies, all available online. We're going to do a limited release starting next week, so check out that.
Okay,
very cool.
Anytime there's merch, I think that always just gets people
And I
excited.
brought you guys shirts, too, so.
Thank you.
Yes, yeah.
And it's being modeled by the skeleton. What more did you ask for on
here
this
you go.
day?
Yeah.
Perfect
yeah.
little
Shirts,
model.
hats. You're welcome. You're
Thank you so
welcome.
much.
Thank you for having us. Again, happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween,
Yeah,
Henry.
you guys look awesome.
If you want to learn more about Whisk Cake Creations, we'll have a link on our website. Head over to liveinthebay.tv.
Coming up next, we're going to make your millennium turning on the juice to see what shakes loose. We're taking a look at the trailer for The Ghost with the Most.
And as we head to break, here's some cute Halloween costumes of our pets. This is Rachel's mom's dog. How cute is Gil's dog, Gumbo, and Jada and her pug. They're dressed as the radio from the song by Queen.
Very cute. And Jada, of course, Freddie Mercury in this. Love it. Stay with us for more spooky fun coming up next. Still so much more to come on Live in the Bay for our Halloween show.
Are you 65 or older? Do you have Medicare? If so, we have important information for you. There are big changes happening to your prescription drug coverage, and we have the knowledge to help you save money. Take our Part D class for free. We go in detail on how these changes might affect you, and we make real-life comparison examples to help you understand. This is on more way that SBIZ is making Medicare easier.
SBIZ, making Medicare easier.
I've run this place for 20 years, but I still need to prove that I'm more than what you see on paper.
News Nation, America's fastest growing cable news network, is now in more homes than CNN and MSNBC. Looking for a news network that respects all Americans? You have a new home. News Nation is news for all America.
Do you know what can get your friends to vote this year? You can. Because when people are encouraged by friends like you, they're far more likely to vote. So use your power. Ask your friends to make a voting plan at votevotevote.com.
This CW Sports Saturday. Get game day ready. Snap the QR code now and score big on team swag and tailgate essentials.
Welcome back to Live in the Bay Spooky Version. I'm Lydia Dietz.
And I'm Beetlejuice.
You sure are. Still to come, get out the glue gun. We are doing some Halloween crafts. We'll create a fun Halloween wreath and let you know how you can easily create one of your own at home.
We had so much fun doing that. And plus, later in the show, we are getting even more spooky. We're learning about some reptiles, and we get to interact with them live. The East Bay Vivarium will be here, so get excited.
But first, let's see what you had to say about our question of the day. Today, we asked you, what is the weirdest thing you've ever received while you were out there trick-or-treating? And Jess and I do not want the healthy treats.
No. Raisins, boo.
Yeah, no Nutri-Grain bars, please.
Let's bring in our viewers' answers. I know these are going to be good. Our first viewer is Brent P. And Brent said, a picture with former 49ers player Brent Jones. Since I went trick-or-treating at his house, he took a picture with my brother and me for our friends.
That's
awesome.
A good one.
Imagine getting there and you see like one of your favorite football players. Like, that's so fun.
This is the positive side of getting something weird for Halloween, something unexpected, right?
Yeah.
But very cool story. All right, we love that. Let's talk to our guy Howard F. from Facebook, who said, wax candy is weird, and I usually only come across it during Halloween. You can chew on it, and it does have a hint of flavor, but ultimately, you just end up spitting it out. Yeah, I don't even understand what you're supposed to.
I remember getting these too. Yeah, I remember getting them in a teeth form, so you could put the teeth in, and they were like silly teeth, and you could chew it, but it's not gum, it's not candy. No, you need to throw it out.
I don't know.
Not good to give to kids, right?
Scary.
What are we doing? But that's so fun. I kind of like those ones. All right, let's bring in our next viewer. This one comes from Dan from San Francisco. And Dan said a toothbrush.
Oh, Dan, you must have been at the orthodontist or the dentist's house or something, which that's the only excuse.
Well, this is kind of like the Grinch for Christmas, I feel like. The dentist giving out the toothbrush, and James this morning said toothpaste and a toothbrush. Like, nobody, the kids don't want that.
Yeah, it's like giving coal for Christmas.
Exactly.
Nobody wants to get coal from Santa, and we don't want to trick-or-treat for anything healthy or anything to clean our teeth.
Yeah. Thank you so much to everyone who sent in their answers. We always love to hear from you. It's one of our favorite parts of the show.
You can always scan the QR code here on our screen to interact with us. We post the question of the day every day on our Facebook and our Instagram. Check it out, Live in the Bay TV. We want to hear everything you have to say.
Yes, and we have a movie today, and of course, I think there was only one option.
Right.
Beetlejuice, come on. Could we show any other movie? No, it had to be this one today. It's the second installment of the film 35 years later, and it's reuniting so many of the original cast members. So let's take a look at the trailer.
Can't believe Grandpa's dead.
Death is hard.
Yeah, sometimes I think life is harder.
When I was a teenager, a trickster demon terrorized our entire family and tried to force me to marry him. I believed he was gone forever until you found this in the attic.
Ew. Who's Beetlejuice?
Don't ever say that name.
Beetlejuice.
No, Astrid! I am serious. If you say his name 3 times, he will appear.
Beetlejuice.
The juice is loose. I'm gonna make you so happy.
The living. The dead. Can they coexist? That's what we're here to find out.
Where's Beetlejuice? Where's Beetlejuice?
Beetlejuice!
Feel free to express yourselves. Don't be afraid.
You're a figment of my imagination.
Really? Is this a figment of your imagination?
Ooh, I kind of want to see this.
Yeah, this is a good one to put on. You can check it out now. It came out a little bit earlier, but I feel like this is the perfect movie tonight to get everyone in the Halloween spirit.
Go and see it tonight.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Beetlejuice is playing in theaters, and it's also available to rent on your favorite streaming platform.
Yes, when we come back on the show, we're getting crafty, and you should too. We'll show you a quick and easy activity you can do yourself or with the little goblins to get into the spooky spirit.
And as we head to break, here are a few more Halloween pictures to enjoy.
Are you 65 or older? Do you have Medicare? If so, we have important information for you. There are big changes happening to your prescription drug coverage, and we have the knowledge to help you save money. Take our Part D class for free. We go in detail on how these changes might affect you, and we make real-life comparison examples to help you understand. This is on more way that SBIZ is making Medicare easier.
SBIZ, making Medicare easier.
This CW Sports Saturday. Get game day ready. Snap the QR code now and score big on team swag and tailgate essentials.
I've run this place for 20 years, but I still need to prove that I'm more than what you see on paper.
I am now a person in long-term sustained recovery from substance use. I knew that I had something that could help. So when I tell people like poetry saved my life, hope can save your life, it's not a platitude.
I'm an actor in an ad that was given 12 seconds to remind you that if you're high, just don't drive. Because if you feel different, you drive different. It's illegal to drive high everywhere anyway.
The impact of a meal goes well beyond feeding our bodies. Because when people are fed, futures are nourished. And with your help, together we can end hunger. Join the movement at feedingamerica.org/actnow.
I'm your retirement fear, but don't be scared. You're still in pre-tirement.
Does that mean I have more time to plan?
Precisely. This is pretirement.org.
This isn't scary. I'm doing it.
It's time to embrace the spirit of Halloween with some spooktacular crafting.
Earlier, we dove into a festive fun, creating a whimsical Halloween craft wreath that will become the highlight of your decoration. Something you can easily do alone or with your little goblins. Happy Halloween, everyone.
Yes, happy Halloween.
Thank you so much to Best Reviews and Michael's. Michael sent all of this craft stuff, so we're going to get a little crafty today.
Yeah, spooky craft.
Spooky
Lots
crafty.
of good stuff here.
Yeah, so let's just dive right in. What should we do first?
So are we cutting some of these off to put on our wreaths? I think it'd be cool if it was like, had some spikes on it.
I agree.
Very cool. Okay, I think you have the strongest pliers.
I'll pass those. I'll get started on a bow right here.
Pliers, I should say.
Yeah, I'll get started on a bow, because I think every wreath has to have a bow.
Yeah, very cool. This is kind of giving like kind of wicked vibes. It's kind of spooky and dark. Very cool. Okay, so I'm gonna use the glue, and this glue is special because it's actually glow in the dark. So if you wanted to put this wreath, say outside, and then some of the glue is showing, that's okay because it's glow in the dark and it's gonna look really cool.
Yeah, and this glue gun and glue sticks are from Surebonder, and for any crafts that you have throughout these holiday seasons, you know, they are a glue gun. I love a glue gun.
It makes it so much easier, Jess. Trying to do it any other way is not gonna happen for me, so this is perfect. I love it because it kind of looks like a web when the glue gun messes up.
Yeah.
And, you know, it's perfect because it'll glow in the dark.
It'll glow in the dark. It'll be perfect on this.
Oh, you've done such a fast bow. Good job.
I
You're
tried.
an expert.
Okay, why don't you do a little glue at the bottom here, and I'll just add it in.
All right. Here's your glue.
You know, nothing has to be perfect when you're crafting. I think that's the best part.
Especially for Halloween, which makes it so much easier because I feel like if it's a little bit off and messy, that's kind of okay for Halloween decoration.
And I'm gonna just start snipping away and kind of adding some things on there, and you can do the same. I think this would be a really fun activity to do with the kids.
Yeah.
I'll take that glue gun from you.
There you go.
To do with the kids because All of this is just so fun. I think it screams Halloween.
Yes.
And something that can keep the kids busy and entertained is always a good idea,
Yes,
right?
absolutely. These are so cute. Okay, so these are little bats that they sent us. And then the ghost, of course. I love the combo, bats and ghosts.
Yeah.
Everything that flies.
How fun is this?
Cool.
Look at this little
Oh, that
ghost.
is so cute. And I can't wait to see if anyone dresses as a ghost. I hope people send us their costumes of what they dressed as.
Yeah. What is something you remember from when you were little and Halloween time and trick-or-treating? Anything that sticks out that was a favorite moment for
I
you?
dressed as a witch one year, and that was like my favorite costume. We went all out and wore a big, huge black hat, and it was so cute. Yeah. What's your favorite memory, Jess?
I really loved trick-or-treating. We'd go around my neighborhood. I remember we always had, I'm just going to kind of place some of these here, there, anywhere.
Perfect.
I remember we would use pillowcases as like our candy bag when we were little, and just try to fill up the pillowcase. And then I remember getting home and just trading and kind of pouring everything out in the living room. And our parents always had to do like the inspection of the candy, you know?
Yes.
And then of course they'd steal some. And then
the best kind.
Right. And I just remember trading with my brother and sisters, and it was always fun.
I love that memory, Jess. Trick-or-treating is like the best part. I found a witch's leg, which I think actually makes it funnier that there's only one.
I like that.
It's going to be a one-legged witch.
I'm going to add some bats on
I didn't put any glue, so I hope her leg stays on there. Yeah, bats would be cute. I feel like Halloween there are so many classic Halloween things like the witch, the ghost, the bats, and they just never go out of style. They're so fun.
Throw some glue on there where we think these bats
Put a
should
bat
go.
up here. Very cute.
Awesome.
And those are cute because the glitter, you probably can't see from here, but the glitter on them is like green and black.
You can see that sparkle.
So yeah, so there's a little bit of green. Want to put it over here?
Yeah, maybe close by.
Okay.
Two little hanging out.
It's a friend. And then again, the cool part about this glue is that it's glow in the dark. So when the trick-or-treaters come by, they can see your wreath.
Yeah.
Very cool. I'm going to load us up again, Jess, because we're running out.
low. I love a glue gun. I know I said that earlier, but truly it's something that just lets you like craft anything.
Much
yeah,
easier.
and you don't have to even like think too hard about it. Like, you know, just here are decorations.
Yeah.
These are all so fun. Again, they're from Michael's, and then we're just kind of picking them apart and throwing them on there. Do you think we need, I kind of like this one ghost. I don't think we need another one.
I love it. And these are ghosts, so it's perfect.
Yeah. All right, what else is this missing? I think some more of this orange stuff.
What is this? Oh, this is a cat, Jess. That's cute.
Oh, that's really cute. Yeah.
Maybe I'll make it a little bit shorter.
Do it on that side.
Okay. Do you think you'll get trick-or-treaters tonight?
No one comes through our, I don't really live in like a neighborhood. My neighborhood's kind of like industrial. And so we have to go over to like a different area.
Okay, so you'll still see some people in fun costumes, hopefully.
Yeah, that's one of my favorite parts too about Halloween is seeing everyone else's costumes, right?
Yeah, like why did you decide what you did? I can't wait to see what people wore. I hope we get some fun costumes sent in to us. So definitely let us know what you dressed up as.
Yeah.
So fun.
Anything else that you want to add to this wreath? Any finishing touches?
Let's add some of those sparkly balls up here maybe, so we can even it out some. Although it's not even, we've got one witch's leg, which I think is perfect.
I think that's hilarious.
This is like when the house smashed the witch and then she only had one leg. And that's exactly what this is reminding me
That was in The Wizard of Oz, right?
Yes, exactly.
Okay,
so cute, Jess. I feel like this is a great finished product.
I'm so proud of us.
Bear with us if the leg falls off.
Can we get a close-up of this? Are we getting a close-up? I'm so proud of this.
Love it. This is so cute. This is such a fun activity. Thank you so much again to Michael's and Best Reviews who sent us all the goodies we needed to make this. It is so cute and it was so easy to do.
Yes, highly recommend doing this with yourself or some other kiddos that you have at home. To get your crafting supplies, you can head to any Michael's craft store. And don't forget your Sure Bonder glue gun to create your perfect masterpiece every time.
Yeah, for a spooky front door. And for other recommendations from Best Reviews, you can visit their website, bestreviews.com.
After the break, get ready for more spooky fun. East Bay Vivarium is here with some exotic pets and a special show for us.
Wow, and as we head to break, here's a look at what you can watch tonight right here on KRON4.
Here's some... As we go to break, here's a little more Halloween picks for your spooky Halloween festivities.
Are you 65 or older? Do you have Medicare? If so, we have important information for you. There are big changes happening to your prescription drug coverage, and we have the knowledge to help you save money. Take our Part D class for free. We go in detail on how these changes might affect you, and we make real-life comparison examples to help you understand. This is on more way that SBIZ is making Medicare easier.
SBIZ, making Medicare easier.
I'm an actor in an ad that was given 12 seconds to remind you that if you're high, just don't drive. Because if you feel different, you drive different. It's illegal to drive high everywhere anyway.
Why would drug dealers put a lethal dose of fentanyl in drugs if they know it's so harmful?
It's cheap, it's potent, and it's profitable. Really just all about the money.
I've run this place for 20 years, but I still need to prove that I'm more than what you see on paper.
I'm your retirement fear, but don't be scared. You're still in pre-retirement.
Does that mean I have more time to plan?
Precisely. This is pretirement.org.
This isn't scary. I'm doing it.
Substance use disorder and addiction is so isolating. And so, as a Black woman in recovery, hope must be loud.
Hear that? That's the sound of your life. But every time you drive after drinking, the music gets drowned out. Buzz driving is drunk driving.
News Nation has a trust rating higher than CNN, Fox, and MSNBC. You can only be the most trusted name in news with the most trusted names in news. Another reason why News Nation is news for all America.
This CW Sports Saturday. Get game day ready. Snap the QR code now and score big on team swag and tailgate essentials.
And there is no Halloween without spooky animals, from the eerie tarantulas to fascinating reptiles. These creatures bring a delightful thrill to the season.
Joining us now as we celebrate the enchanting world tour of our scariest companions, it is owner of the East Bay Vivarium, John Emberton. John, and a few pals. You picked the most slippery one, I think.
And he's getting a little rambunctious here.
Yes.
This is,
Who is this?
Well, this is Snoop. Snoop Frog.
Oh,
yeah.
frog. Like dog.
Exactly, except he's a African bullfrog.
Wow.
What makes these guys special, besides their giant size, is that they are actually a really good dad. They actually defend their own tadpoles and eggs, which most frogs just kind of off they go. These guys actually hang out and make sure that
Can I touch him?
I think you should.
Oh,
it doesn't feel like you would think. It's very plasticky,
He feels like rubber.
Feels like rubber.
Oh my gosh, wow. Okay.
Snoop, you're so cute.
Tell us what all you do and who all you have.
So, yes, we brought a few different pets here. These are sort of the spooky, bizarre pets that you wouldn't normally think of, all kind of Halloween themed. Sort of got the colors. We got a bearded dragon here, which is a nice and strong lizard. He's taking off on us there.
Him. Oh my goodness. Tell me about him.
So this is one of the best pet lizards you're going to get. That's a full-grown lizard, full-grown bearded dragon.
He's getting excited.
He wants his feet.
Yeah.
He wants to have his feet sit down. Once his feet are on something, he'll chill.
Okay. Wow. And what's his name again?
That's Wrigley.
Wrigley. Which is a good name because he's wriggling a little bit.
Yeah, that's right.
Wrigley wants to wriggle.
And wiggling. Very cool. And his coloring is like really orange. It's very pretty.
So they come in a wide variety of different colors, but I brought him because, of course, it's Halloween. He's
and
got
the bearded part, I think, is something that makes him so unique, right?
When they get upset or excited, instead of biting you or running away, they actually open their mouth and throw out this big, spiny little guller thing here. And it looks like they've got a big open mouth of teeth. It's really
And that's when they want to fight? That's when
they hope you're going to run away.
Oh, okay.
So that's how we know we're in trouble.
He's chilling.
Yeah,
he's
just hanging out
with us.
Super
I
chill.
want to talk about our other orange and black animal that we've got, which is a giant spider, you guys.
Who doesn't love cuddly, fuzzy things, right? So here we go. Woo.
Oh, my gosh.
Oh, Wrigley. Oh, hi.
Oh, wow, he's really moving.
Yeah.
Oh, he's really moving a lot.
And she is really moving, yeah. And so this tarantula, which is really kind of an interesting pet, you wouldn't think, but these things live like 20 to 30 years. It's a really long-lived animal.
How do you know that this isn't going to bite you?
Well, I've had this spider for quite a few years, so we know it's actually pretty used to being handled. But there are certain species that are just kind of mellow from the get-go.
Yeah, but you said even if she does bite, it would just
be like a bee sting, yeah.
Yeah, so I think people are so scared of tarantulas, and it actually turns out that maybe they don't need to be as scared.
We don't need to be scared of most of the things we're afraid of.
Yes,
right?
that's so true. All right, well, if you're someone who's scared of snakes, turn away for the next one. We have
this
two-headed.
is something special here, yeah.
Okay.
So this hatched out at our shop a couple of months ago.
Wow, just a little baby.
Just a little baby.
Oh my gosh.
And it is eating and shedding and growing, but yeah, if you can see, it's
Yeah, John, hold that
very
still because there's
similar
two heads.
to like what a
Oh my goodness.
conjoined twins would be.
How do we come up
Very
with a
cool.
two-headed snake? How does this happen?
So, like conjoined twins, in the egg, there are two twins in the egg, and sometimes they're born as normal twins, and sometimes they sort of bind to one another, and that's
Yeah.
the case here. Most of the time, this doesn't work out; they don't live. But so far, so good. We'll see what
And
comes of it.
how old is the snake?
2 months now. 2 months.
Do we know if it's a boy or a girl?
It is a boy.
And do they each have a name?
They. We don't have a name for him yet.
Okay, maybe we can think
Yeah.
of a name.
That would
Maybe
be
they
awesome.
can be Lydia and Beetlejuice.
Yes, I think that's a
They
perfect.
That would be
kind of
good.
look like your
You got the whole black and white theme
Yeah.
on
your
there.
costume, Jess. Okay, so if people think this is really cool and maybe they want to come check it out, what do you offer at?
So yeah, this is what we do. We're basically a reptile store, the oldest in the nation. We've been in business since 1970, so this is our 55th year coming up here. Yeah, if you are interested in reptiles and amphibians, you can come down and see hundreds of them on display, really, literally any single day. Come down to our shop in Berkeley, 1827 5th Street.
Do you guys host tours? Do you host
We
like
do
school
birthday
field
parties,
trips?
school trips. We do library talks. Got a whole end of our business where we just do lots of
And a little
special
bit of
events.
entertainment as well, right?
Here we are.
Yes, exactly. Well, we've got a couple of minutes left. Do you want to show us your bigger snake,
I
the
can.
orangish one? Very cool. And I'll talk to Jess in the meantime while you get him.
I'm good.
Is it a him or a her?
The boa coming out is a female.
Okay, it's a girl.
Do you want
Jess,
to hold?
what does Wrigley feel like? I don't know.
Do you want to just touch him?
This is like when you hold someone's baby and you're scared.
All right. Okay, here we go. This
So
one's
another-
for you then.
yeah,
Oh my
another-
gosh.
another
yeah,
Halloween
dragon.
theme
There you
here.
go. You get the snake.
Okay, tell me how to hold.
So the snake is really going to
Properly.
hold you. So
Oh,
watch, see how the
perfect.
tail wraps around your.
Sure is.
That's it. So that's a snake handshake,
Oh.
and then we just there you go.
Okay,
Perfect.
wow.
Now you're a professional snake
And they
handler.
like to keep moving, I think.
Look
so
at
you
how
gotta kind
pretty
of move your
this
arms.
coloring is.
So this is a
Orange and-
Brazilian rainbow boa. So if we were to hold this thing in the sun, it would have all kinds of really cool iridescence on
Oh
it.
my gosh, that's awesome. Oh, it likes you, says
Just
Dad.
wants to move.
What is something that people don't typically know? You know, something that they'll learn that maybe they're shocked when they come to find when they come visit East Bay Bavaria.
Well, one of the first things that most people that aren't familiar with these things is they think that the snakes are slimy. But
Oh,
they
yeah,
are not,
not
right?
at all.
Very, very dry.
No.
They're smooth and slick, but they're not slimy at all. And
Really
and the frog too. The frog I thought was slimy, but not slimy when you touch
Yeah,
him.
no.
Feels like
Do
rubber.
you find, because I feel like this is the case, that kids are sometimes less afraid than adults? Do you
oh
think
my
so?
gosh,
Yeah.
yes. 100%. Kids have to learn to be afraid, and they usually get that from their adults when,
Yes.
Yeah.
when they get that reaction. Yeah. Kids are fearless.
Cool. Yeah, I feel like that would be so fun for like an elementary school.
Oh,
you
we do
know.
so many
That'd
school
be so
talks.
cool.
So
oh,
many
it's going
school
up my
talks.
dress.
Oh,
All
hey
right.
there. It's not that kind of party.
So cool, and they're Halloween-y colors. which
I
is
know.
awesome.
I love all
Jess
the
has a
coloring.
new friend.
Yeah, no, literally, I
Take
think
him
I'm in
home.
love. I think that
Taking Wrigley with you.
Wrigley might have to come home with me. He's just like looks like a little piece of accessory
He
here
does.
on my outfit.
Well, he likes the warmth, I think.
Yeah. John, remind us one more time where you're located. Where can people come check you out?
Yes, so we're in Berkeley, 1827 5th Street. We're right off the freeway. You can come visit us there or check us out online at www.eastbayvarium.com or any of our social media sites, East Bay Vivarium.
Very cool. Thank you so much, and
Thanks for
thank you
having
to
us.
all the animals too for coming and being
Super
our
fun
special
being here.
guests.
Thank you.
This was so fun.
Thank you for having us. It was really fun.
Yes.
If you want to learn more about East Bay Vivarium, we'll have a link on our website. Head to liveinthebay.tv.
And
bye, Wrigley.
stay right there. Bye, Wrigley. After the break, we'll have a look at what's coming up tomorrow on the show. But first, here's what you can catch tonight right here on KRON4. Live in the Bay is coming right back.
Are you 65 or older? Do you have Medicare? If so, we have important information for you. There are big changes happening to your prescription drug coverage, and we have the knowledge to help you save money. Take our Part D class for free. We go in detail on how these changes might affect you, and we make real-life comparison examples to help you understand. This is on more way that SBIZ is making Medicare easier.
SBIZ, making Medicare easier.
News Nation, America's fastest growing cable news network, is now in more homes than CNN and MSNBC. Looking for a news network that respects all Americans? You have a new home. News Nation is news for all America.
Why would drug dealers put a lethal dose of fentanyl in drugs if they know it's so harmful?
It's cheap, it's potent, and it's profitable. Really just all about the money.
I am now a person in long-term sustained recovery from substance use. I knew that I had something that could help. So when I tell people like poetry saved my life, hope can save your life, it's not a platitude.
This CW Sports Saturday. Get game day ready. Snap the QR code now and score big on team swag and tailgate essentials.
I'm an actor in an ad that was given 12 seconds to remind you that if you're high, just don't drive. Because if you feel different, you drive different. It's illegal to drive high everywhere anyway.
The impact of a meal goes well beyond feeding our bodies. Because when people are fed, futures are nourished. And with your help, together we can end hunger. Join the movement at feedingamerica.org/actnow.
I've run this place for 20 years, but I still need to prove that I'm more than what you see on paper.
Tomorrow on the show, we're taking a look back at some of the best fall and Halloween segments like Happy Cake face painting. So fun.
So fun. And the Dia de los Muertos celebration with Mexican Yo-Yo's treats.
That does it for us today on Halloween.
Happy Halloween. Hope you enjoyed our show. If you miss anything, you can find it on our website at Live in the Bay TV. Thank you so much to the East Bay Bavaria and all those creepy critters. Were so much fun.
Yes, and Whisk Creations, we made the cutest little pumpkins, and I feel like it was a success, Jess.
Yeah, and Dan Chan Magic. How cool was he reading our minds?
So cool. He somehow did it, and he even had socks to match. And our monsters are in Fatal Abduction, still playing all weekend.
Yes, you can go check them out if you want a little bit of a spooky thrill. Thank you so much to Roy for my makeup as well, and his team, incredible. Happy Halloween, everyone. Be safe and have fun.
Bye.